Julie's Diary. Welcome to my vlog. Today we embark on a culinary journey to dispel the myths surrounding traditional British cuisine. Often criticised for being unhealthy or monotonous, British food is actually a tapestry of flavours with thousands of variations, particularly when it comes to meat and fish dishes. From hearty stews to delicate seafood creations, British cuisine is far more than just chips, crisps, or the much-maligned beans on toast. Instead, it offers a rich array of wholesome ingredients and recipes that cater to a balanced diet. Our exploration will showcase how traditional dishes, like the comforting steak and ale pie or the succulent roast beef with seasonal vegetables, are not only nutritious but also showcase the diverse and innovative spirit of British cooking. Join me to celebrate the vibrant, healthy, and delicious world of British culinary traditions that are sure to delight the palate of anyone. I decided to start the vlog with a delightful dish of Scottish salmon, which I'm enjoying at the Star Tavern pub. It's beautifully served with minted green peas and tender baby new potatoes. Scottish salmon is more than just a culinary treasure. It's a vital component of Scotland's cultural heritage. The tradition of preparing and savouring salmon in Scotland has roots stretching back centuries, with the earliest recorded recipes surfacing in the 16th century. During this era, salmon was a fundamental part of the Scottish diet, celebrated for its superior quality and exceptional flavour, thanks to its plentiful presence in the pristine rivers and lochs. Here, you can see me enjoying a traditional British custard pie, a delightful dessert that remains a cherished staple in British cuisine. It's Easter time, a season often associated with renewal and delicious feasts. To celebrate, I'm heading to Caffè Concerto, a charming British-Italian restaurant that promises a delightful culinary experience. I'm particularly excited to savour their braised Welsh lamb leg, a dish renowned for its tenderness and rich flavour. Accompanied by an array of fresh assorted greens and a creamy variation of mashed potatoes, this meal is sure to be a treat. Welsh lamb is often hailed as the best in the world, thanks to the unique climate and lush pastures of Wales, which contribute to the meat's superior quality and taste. It's the perfect way to indulge in the spirit of Easter with a meal that's both comforting and sophisticated. Braising lamb has roots in traditional English cuisine, with its popularity tracing back to the medieval period. During this time, slow-cooking methods such as braising were commonly used to tenderize tougher cuts of meat, including lamb. The method became particularly popular in England as it allowed for the infusion of rich flavors while transforming the texture into something delectably tender. With the introduction of spices and herbs through trade, braised lamb dishes evolved, becoming a staple in English households. Today, braised lamb remains a cherished dish, celebrated for its depth of flavor and comforting qualities. Braised lamb with vegetables like broccoli, carrots, and green beans, plus cheesy mashed potatoes, makes a nutritious meal. Lamb provides high-quality protein, iron, zinc, and B vitamins, crucial for energy and immunity. The veggies offer fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, with broccoli known for its vitamin C and cancer-fighting properties. Carrots supply beta-carotene for vision and skin health, while green beans are rich in folate and vitamin K. The cheesy mashed potatoes add carbs and calcium. Remember, moderation is essential. Enjoy this meal as part of a balanced diet. Now I am seated outside Caffè Concerto, savouring a delightful British lemon curd cheesecake and sipping on a creamy latte infused with British rose syrup and adorned with delicate petals. The experience is made even more delightful by the captivating view of Trafalgar Square, with the historic Nelson's Column standing proudly in the distance. The blend of flavours and the iconic scenery create a perfect moment of indulgence and appreciation. From Caffè Concerto, you can admire the iconic Nelson's Column, a monument dedicated to Admiral Nelson, situated in Trafalgar Square. Just a stone's throw away, the Admiralty pub provides a fantastic vantage point of both Nelson's Column and the lively square. I warmly invite you to join me there for a genuine British experience, a traditional Sunday roast meal. It's an ideal opportunity to savour some hearty British cuisine while immersing yourself in the rich history and dynamic ambience of London. Now, I'd like to introduce you to one of Britain's most beloved culinary traditions, the British Sunday roast. This cherished meal, traditionally enjoyed only on Sundays, is a staple in households and pubs across the country. In the video, you can see me savouring a mouth-watering roast beef, cooked to a perfect medium rare. The tenderloin is accompanied by an array of delectable sides, including crispy on the outside, fluffy on the inside roast potatoes, sweet carrots, and creamed young green cabbage. No Sunday roast would be complete without a cauliflower cheese bake, a comforting dish typically shared by the whole family. This meal is not only a feast for the taste buds, but also a symbol of togetherness, often shared with family and friends at home or ordered at your local pub. The dish is crowned with a delightful Yorkshire pudding, which is traditionally served as part of a Sunday roast. Despite its name, it is more akin to a savoury pastry or bread rather than a dessert. Yorkshire pudding is often served with roast beef and gravy, which complements its mild flavour and adds richness to the dish. Its origins date back to the 18th century, where it was initially used to make meals more filling and economical, but today it is cherished as a delightful comfort food. After our Sunday roast, instead of indulging in dessert, I'm here savouring a passion fruit martini. The Orangery, a beautiful and historic venue, was originally commissioned by Queen and in 1704 as a greenhouse for her citrus trees. It was designed by architect Nicholas Hawksmoor and served not only as a place to nurture plants, but also as a space for entertaining guests. As I pour my Earl Grey tea, the comforting aroma fills the room, evoking a sense of calm and tradition. Beside me sits a delightful gin berry cocktail, aptly named Queen Victoria's favourite. Its vibrant blend of botanicals and berries adds a modern twist to the classic elegance of my afternoon ritual. Afternoon tea, a quintessentially British tradition, has been enjoyed since the early 19th century. It was introduced by Anne, the Duchess of Bedford, around the 1840s. This delightful pause in the day soon became a fashionable social event among the upper echelons of society. Typically served around 4 or 5 p.m., afternoon tea consists of a selection of finger sandwiches, scones with clotted cream and jam, and a variety of sweet pastries, all accompanied by a pot of freshly brewed tea. Today, it remains a cherished ritual, offering a moment of relaxation and indulgence amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life. I began my delightful afternoon tea experience with the smoked salmon and egg finger sandwich from the bottom tier. Its delicate flavour was a perfect introduction to the spread. Accompanying it were an array of other savoury treats, a classic ham sandwich, the traditional cucumber sandwich with its refreshing crunch, and a coronation chicken brioche, offering a delicious twist with its creamy, spiced filling. Each bite was a testament to the art of sandwich making, combining classic flavours with a touch of elegance. After indulging in finger sandwiches, I began savouring the freshly baked scones from the middle tier. These delightful treats are traditionally served with clotted cream and either strawberry or raspberry jam, creating a perfect balance of richness and sweetness. There's often a playful debate among tea enthusiasts about whether to spread the cream or the jam first, adding a touch of lightheartedness to the experience. Regardless of the order, the combination creates a mouth-watering harmony of flavours that embodies the essence of a classic British afternoon tea. While savouring a delicious, sweet chews pastry from Queen's Orangery, I marvel at its uncanny resemblance to a juicy orange. This exquisite delicacy is filled with luscious orange cream, offering an explosion of citrus sweetness in every bite. The top floor showcases a refined assortment of cakes, each crafted to perfection. Among them, you'll find a range of flavors and textures, as well as the classic Victoria sponge cake. This diverse offering is sure to tantalize your taste buds and satisfy any dessert lover. Here I am in Brighton during the summer, soaking in the vibrant atmosphere near the iconic Palace Pier, which houses an exhilarating amusement park. From the pier, I have a perfect view of the water scooters zipping across the sea, their engines humming a symphony of summer fun. In my hand, I'm holding a delightful ice cream cone, a sweet indulgence made even more special with the addition of candy floss mixed into the creamy texture and topped generously with fluffy marshmallows. This delicious treat complements the warm sun and sea breeze perfectly, making it a quintessential seaside experience. After a summer walk, I want to introduce you to another British classic, fish pie, also known as fisherman's pie. This traditional dish has deep historical roots. In fact, John Morrell's 1615 in a new book of cookery included recipes for eel and carp pies using scraps. By 1889, Jessup Whitehead's in the Steward's Handbook and Guide to Party Catering advised poaching the fish, draining it, and covering it in cream before baking. The classic British fish pie typically combines a mix of salmon, prawns, cod, or haddock in a creamy white sauce, all topped with mashed potatoes and sometimes served with additional parsley sauce. This savoury dish is seasoned with salt, pepper, and occasionally a hint of nutmeg, offering a rich complement to the fish. While the origins of fish pie are somewhat nebulous, it has remained a staple in British cuisine for centuries, with its recipes evolving over time. The concept of pie making dates back to medieval times, but the fish pie we know today likely gained popularity in the 19th century. My fisherman's pie was absolutely delicious. There's something truly comforting about the creamy, savoury filling topped with a golden layer of mashed potatoes. British pies, with their rich variety and flavours, hold a special place in my heart. Whether it's the hearty steak and ale pie or the classic shepherd's pie, each one offers a unique taste of British culinary tradition. And let's not forget about the mashed potatoes, which I adore just as much as chips. They're the perfect side, bringing warmth and comfort to any meal. Now I would like to share some videos from National Picnic Week. I'm savouring a delightful traditional British soft-serve ice cream right in the heart of Hyde Park before embarking on the quest for the perfect picnic spot. The lush greenery and vibrant atmosphere make it an ideal location to relax and enjoy the outdoors. Here you can take a peek inside my picnic basket to discover the delightful assortment of treats I've chosen for our outing. After finding the perfect picnic spot overlooking the serene lake, I spread out my blanket and eagerly unpacked a selection of quintessential British sandwiches. Just as I was about to take a bite, I noticed a curious goose approaching, its eyes fixed intently on my feast. Sharing my time with this unexpected companion added a delightful twist to my afternoon, making the day as memorable as the picturesque view. Here, you'll discover the traditional fare the British enjoy on picnics: Scotch eggs, pork pies, cocktail sausages, and a medley of other delectable treats. Now you have the opportunity to take a look at British salmon quiche. Later on, explore a selection of British cheeses, accompanied by jars of chutneys and an assortment of crackers. These delightful offerings demonstrate that British cuisine is far from monotonous. Rather, it is a tapestry of rich and varied flavours, showcasing the culinary diversity that the UK has to offer. From the creamy textures of Stilton to the crumbly sharpness of cheddar, each cheese tells a story of tradition and innovation, making British cuisine a vibrant experience for the palate. I'm enjoying a delightful whiskey sour cocktail. Cheers to good times and great flavours. Welcome to the southeast coast of Britain in July 2025, a region where culinary traditions meet the refreshing breeze of the English Channel. This picturesque area is celebrated for its diverse and vibrant British cuisine, showcasing both time-honoured classics and innovative creations. Begin your culinary journey with a visit to a local seaside pub, where you can savour freshly caught fish and seafood. Pair your meals with a locally brewed ale or a glass of English sparkling wine, grown in the renowned vineyards of Kent and Sussex. This region provides a delightful culinary experience that celebrates the best of British flavours against the stunning backdrop of the southeast coast. Now you can see me savouring a Blue Lagoon cocktail at the Royal Victoria Pavilion, right by the sun-kissed beach. It's a perfect spot to witness the quintessential British summer, where the sun shines brightly, revealing a vibrant side of Britain that defies the usual rainy and foggy stereotypes. The lively atmosphere, coupled with the picturesque views of the sparkling sea, showcases a delightful slice of British seaside life, proving that this island is a haven for sun lovers and beachgoers alike. Having returned from my holidays, I now find myself effortlessly gliding across the River Thames on a ferry, taking in the breathtaking views that London presents. As we travel, the Houses of Parliament and the iconic Big Ben rise magnificently on my left. A bit further along, the London Eye slowly appears on my right, its graceful outline enhancing the South Bank. The summer weather adds an enchanting touch, as the sun bathes the city's landmarks in a warm, golden light, making this journey an unforgettable experience. I'm near Hyde Park, enjoying traditional British fish and chips. A survey showed that 83% of members of Parliament believe fish and chips to be the UK's national dish. Each year, the UK spends £1.2 billion on this beloved meal, with 80% of people visiting fish and chip shops annually. Across the nation, 167 million servings are enjoyed every year, with cod and haddock being the top choices for most. I absolutely adore fish and chips and would happily indulge in it daily, but I generally reserve it as a special treat, opting for poached salmon more frequently. That said, I must admit that I thoroughly enjoyed this haddock. The fish was incredibly juicy and flavorful. The crispy golden batter paired perfectly with the tender, succulent fish inside, making it a delightful experience that always leaves me longing for the next time. Fish and chips provide a nutritious meal, rich in protein, fiber, iron, and vitamins, supplying half of a woman's daily vitamin needs. An average serving contains only 7% fat, compared to 10% in a pork pie. I'm currently at the charming Peggy Portion Cafe in Belgravia, and the air is buzzing with excitement as the Wimbledon tournaments are in full swing. It's the perfect occasion to indulge in a quintessentially British treat, a traditional cupcake. Peggy has outdone herself by crafting something truly special for all the Wimbledon fans. Each cupcake is a delightful masterpiece, adorned with tennis-themed decorations that capture the spirit of the tournament. The vibrant colors and exquisite details make these cupcakes not only a feast for the eyes, but also a delectable nod to British tradition. It's a delightful way to celebrate the tournament while savouring the sweet creations that Peggy is renowned for.
One way for finals weekend to start a British success on centre court. And you can see, can't you, why Julian Cash on the right there has had work as a double for Novak Djokovic. There is definitely a similarity, and it might be something that he adds to his repertoire on a more regular basis, but right now, holding that trophy alongside Lloyd Glasspool. A wonderful moment, and Tom Woodbridge and John Lloyd have made their way up to the
During the
platform
Wimbledon tennis
to join me to
tournament,
reflect
an
on that and the
iconic and time-honored
communication.
tradition is the serving of strawberries with cream, a quintessentially British treat that perfectly complements the prestigious atmosphere of the event. This classic combination has become synonymous with the tournament itself, offering a delightful taste of summer to spectators. Alongside this, Pimm's, a refreshing British cocktail often linked with summer parties and festive occasions, is also served. The cocktail, known for its invigorating blend of Pimm's No. 1, lemonade, and a medley of fruits and herbs, provides a quintessentially British way to enjoy the thrilling matches at Wimbledon, making these culinary staples an integral part of the overall experience. British summers are often marked by the mouth-watering scent of barbecues drifting through parks and gardens, as barbecuing is a beloved tradition in the UK. While burgers and steaks are the stars of the grill, ribs and sausages are also popular choices. A classic British burger is a satisfying creation, typically featuring two succulent beef patties topped with crispy bacon and melted cheese. To add a burst of flavour, pickled cucumbers are a common addition, and no burger experience is complete without a side of crispy chips and crunchy onion rings. A variety of sauces, from tangy barbecue to creamy mayonnaise, allow for personalised flavour indulgence. After highlighting my burger, let me introduce you to a classic British steak, a favourite available in pubs across the UK or at a barbecue party. This hearty dish pairs beautifully with a side of chips and a rich Diane mushroom sauce. Much like the iconic fish and chips, steak is a cherished meal throughout the UK. The tender, juicy steak, complemented by the creamy, flavorful sauce and crispy chips, offers a satisfying culinary experience that delights both locals and visitors alike. Whether savoured in a cozy pub or at a lively barbecue, this meal is a quintessential part of British dining. Classic British steak is a timeless dish that not only delights the palate, but also provides a rich source of essential vitamins and minerals. This hearty meal is known for its robust flavour and succulent texture, offering a substantial amount of protein while delivering important nutrients such as iron, zinc, and B vitamins. Personally, I enjoy eating steak 2 or 3 times a week. But I rarely eat steak with a rich and delightful sauce like this one. Today is more of a special treat. I usually enjoy it simply prepared on the grill or pan, accompanied by a salsa that's lower in calories. To demonstrate that British cuisine is far from monotonous, I decided to try a popular dessert known as Eton mess. This delightful dish goes beyond the simple combination of strawberries and cream. The strawberries are first marinated in a flavorful sauce, adding a layer of complexity to their natural sweetness. Meanwhile, the cream is artfully mixed with meringue, creating a delightful texture and a burst of flavors. This creative twist on a classic dessert truly showcases the innovative spirit of British culinary traditions. As we bid farewell to the vibrant flavors of spring, with its tender salmon and succulent lamb, and the sun-soaked months of summer, filled with fresh seafood and sizzling barbecue cuts, we finally embrace the arrival of autumn. Strolling near Kensington Palace, I find myself captivated by a striking sculpture of a pumpkin, a quintessential symbol of the season. It's a time for hearty dishes and the simple joys of nature's transformation, where every fallen leaf tells a story of change and renewal. While shopping, I found myself craving something warm and indulgent. I treated myself to a silky, comforting soup and a flavorful pumpkin and coconut Thai curry. Though this delightful meal doesn't quite fit into the British main dishes my vlog covers, it's hard not to appreciate such a delicious diversion. Personally, I enjoy coconut milk once or twice a week, and it adds a lovely twist to my coffee lattes as well. I'd like to demonstrate the art of shaping a classic brownie, highlighting its potential beyond the traditional square. These scrumptious delights, celebrated for their dense, fudgy texture, can be molded into a variety of imaginative forms, elevating their presentation. Today, I'd like to introduce you to a cherished and comforting dish often found in UK pubs, bangers and mash. This classic meal is especially popular during the autumn months, providing a hearty and warming experience. Bangers and mash feature savoury sausages, typically served alongside creamy mashed potatoes and topped with a rich onion gravy. It's a dish that appeals to people of all ages, including school children, who appreciate its simple yet satisfying flavours. Although it's not a dish I enjoy frequently, I've had it a couple of times while waiting for a train in the colder months. I enjoy almost anything paired with mashed potatoes. Autumn is the perfect time to indulge in hearty and comforting dishes, with stews and meat pies topping the list of favourites. Today, let me introduce you to a classic steak and ale pie, served with creamy mashed potatoes and a roasted cabbage wedge. This dish is a celebration of rich, warming flavours that are ideal for cooler weather. The steak and ale pie is a savoury delight, with tender beef simmered in a robust ale-infused gravy, encased in a flaky, golden pastry crust. To elevate the experience, a drizzle of extra port sauce enhances the pie's deep flavours, adding a touch of sweetness and complexity. Paired with smooth, buttery mashed potatoes and a caramelized cabbage wedge, this meal is a comforting embrace of autumn's culinary bounty. Autumn is the perfect time to indulge in comforting meals that warm the soul, and a steak of lamb served with fresh greens and creamy boiled potatoes fits the bill beautifully. Lamb is a versatile meat enjoyed throughout the year, with spring lamb being a tender favourite and heartier cuts savoured in the winter months. For an elegant touch at dinner parties, a rack of lamb is particularly popular, showcasing both flavour and presentation. The earthy richness of lamb pairs exquisitely with seasonal vegetables, while the creamy potatoes offer a smooth, satisfying complement. This dish not only delights the palate, but also brings a sense of warmth and togetherness to any gathering, making it a quintessential autumn favourite. After lunch, I decided to indulge in an espresso martini, a sophisticated cocktail that traces its origins back to the bustling streets of London. This enticing drink was invented in the 1980s by the legendary bartender Dick Bradsell. The story goes that a famous model requested a drink that would wake her up, and thus, the espresso martini was born. Combining the rich, robust flavors of freshly brewed espresso with vodka, coffee liqueur, and a touch of sugar syrup, this cocktail offers a seamless balance of bitter and sweet, making it a timeless favorite for many cocktail enthusiasts. Later, I went for a walk near Tower Bridge to St. Catherine Docks, my favorite place. The vibrant atmosphere of the docks, with its charming boats, always captivates me. As I strolled along the water's edge, I admired the seamless blend of history and modernity, with the iconic Tower Bridge standing majestically in the background. As autumn's golden hues gradually give way to the festive spirit of Christmas, London transforms into a winter wonderland, hinting at the cheerful season ahead. Everywhere you look, signs of the holidays are cropping up, glittering lights adorn the streets, and shop windows are filled with festive displays. You can already book tickets for enchanting ice skating sessions at iconic locations like Somerset House, where the chill in the air is perfectly complemented by a steaming cup of hot chocolate or mulled wine. It's the ideal respite from the bustling energy of holiday shopping, as people scour the city for the perfect Christmas gifts, ready to spread joy and warmth to loved ones. Here you can see me in my cozy Christmas jumper, savouring a glass of delicious mulled wine and snacking on traditional mince pies at the charming Admiralty pub near Trafalgar Square. The pub is beautifully adorned with festive decorations, including a magnificent Christmas tree that adds a touch of holiday magic to the atmosphere. The warmth of the setting, combined with the delightful seasonal treats, makes for a perfect festive outing in the heart of London. At the heart of London, Somerset House transforms into a winter wonderland with its enchanting outdoor ice rink. Against the backdrop of this historic venue, a magnificent Christmas tree stands adorned with twinkling lights. Nearby, a quaint winter chalet offers the warmth of hot whiskey and mulled wine, inviting visitors to indulge in festive cheer. The scene is lively and joyous as people glide gracefully across the ice, their laughter echoing in the crisp air. At the J.D. Wetherspoon pub, I'm indulging in their delightful seasonal specials. Right now, I'm savouring British cocktail pork sausages wrapped in bacon with a delicious cranberry sauce, aptly named pigs in blankets. To complement this festive treat, I've also ordered a generous portion of British chips, decadently loaded with melted cheese and crispy bacon. It's a comforting and delicious way to enjoy the flavours of the season. The market at Covent Garden is a perfect place to stroll before Christmas, offering a magical atmosphere that captures the spirit of Christmas. As you wander through the charming stalls, you'll find an array of unique gifts, from handcrafted jewellery to artisan goods, making it the perfect place to shop for gifts. The air is filled with the enticing aroma of seasonal treats, inviting you to indulge in festive delicacies like mulled wine and roasted chestnuts. Adding to the enchantment, live classical music performed by talented violinists echoes through the market, creating a delightful symphony that enhances the overall experience. Whether you're there to shop, savour, or simply soak in the ambience, Covent Garden offers a quintessentially festive experience that's sure to warm your heart. Today, I indulged in a festive Christmas dinner featuring roast turkey as the main course, accompanied by a delightful array of sides such as roast potatoes, parsnips, and stuffing. The addition of rich gravy and cranberries enhanced the flavours of the feast, while 2 pigs in blankets, small sausages wrapped in bacon, added a savoury touch. The highlight of the evening was the traditional Christmas pudding, a dessert bursting with dried fruits and spices. This dense, rich pudding is typically served with brandy butter or ice cream, offering a sweet and indulgent conclusion to the meal. In the UK, Christmas dinner is a beloved tradition, bringing families and friends together to celebrate the festive season. While roast turkey is the centerpiece, some choose alternatives like roast beef, ham, or goose. The meal is often accompanied by a toast of wine or champagne. My Christmas dinner was truly delicious, and I would recommend it to anyone nearby. Celebrating Christmas at a pub can be a delightful experience, with many pubs creating a cozy, festive atmosphere through decorations, holiday music, and special menus that make you feel at home. After dinner, I opened my chocolate advent calendar, purchased today at Marks & Spencer. Since childhood, receiving an advent calendar has been a cherished tradition for me, with searching for chocolates being one of my favourite holiday games. I hope you enjoyed this episode about British cuisine and found it to be interesting. British dishes are indeed rich in nutrients and offer a diversity of flavours and ingredients that are far from monotonous. From hearty stews to fish pies, there is a wealth of culinary delights to explore. Whether you're savouring a traditional Sunday roast or indulging in a sweet treat like a cupcake, British cuisine offers something for everyone. If you want to see more, just follow the link and subscribe. Cheers and see you soon.